Yeah, it was good to get back out here after spring break. I felt like they had good energy. Offensively, a little bit sloppy at times, but it wasn't a lack of effort. And so that was good to see. We just got to come back Thursday, put the pads back on, and have a better practice, and get ready for Saturday, which will be a fun day. That Midland deal has turned into an awesome event for our program and Texas Tech, and our players are excited to get out there.
This year specifically with the Midland scrimmage, is there anything specific that you're looking to hope to see more?
Yeah, just some guys that may have redshirted last year. The quarterback situation, how they perform when 8,000–10,000 people are watching. That's what you want to see when the lights come on, and so that's what I'll be looking for. How those guys perform in front of a bunch of eyeballs.
How has the quarterback situation been recently? Has there been a new assessment of it?
Yeah, it's still just splitting the reps and trying to get better every day. I think the operation has been good for the most part. Decision-making, things of that nature come the more reps you get, and we'll keep working through it.
So getting some of those younger guys out in front of people, crowds, is that the main reason you do those kind of 2 or 3 scrimmages away from them?
Yeah, I think it serves a couple purposes. You get to see how they perform in front of people. You get to practice really your travel, getting to a facility, refocusing in a new place, which is kind of like traveling on the road, and then just bringing our product to Midland, which is an incredible area for Texas Tech and all the alums we have there, and then as well as Dallas. So I think it serves a bunch of purposes, and we've really enjoyed being able to do that.
Hey, Coach, speaking of Dallas, we were at the game last weekend. What did you think of the whole atmosphere? And just, obviously the team winning.
It was incredible. I showed it in the team meeting. The Raider Power chants in American Airlines. I mean, that was phenomenal to have what they call a neutral site and have that much energy and excitement, and home crowd advantage was phenomenal. And it just speaks to our fans and how amazing they are. And yeah, it was rocking. It was as fun an atmosphere as I've ever been around.
Kind of unusual. Basketball is it's spring football time, and everybody is all the buzz is about basketball.
No doubt.
Allowing y'all to work under the radar.
No, I mean that's good. That's what you want. You got track, top 6 in the country. Baseball is top 10, and the basketball is doing their thing, and that's what you want. It's great synergy for all the athletic programs, and it inspires our program and our players to try and get to that level.
How much talk is there among your guys about, I guess, particularly about what the basketball guys are doing right now?
Yeah, they're fired up. They all kind of run in the same circles, and are friends with a bunch of those guys, and so to see those guys have success, like Keenan and Zach, Justin Gray, that have helped build that thing, it's awesome, and I think it gives them hope to see what we can build out here.
Is there any benefit to recruiting, just having Texas Tech out there, on national television, all that?
Yeah, no question. Anytime your brand is out there on that national level, I've had so many people reach out to me, players reach out to me, recruits reach out with excitement, playing on national TV and doing the things they're doing. It's great for our entire university.
Kliff, since it's 27 degrees this morning, did y'all work out any more inside than usual, or did you just kind of prepare like this was an October day?
Yeah, we came down here. The sun came out a little bit later than it had been, obviously, with the spring change, but it was good. It's good work for us to perform out here, throw the ball, catch the ball in some of the colder weather. So we're out here working in it.
Coach, obviously you don't want mistakes ever, but at what point in spring practice are you hoping guys kind of rounds into form to where there aren't those type of mental mistakes that you expect in those first couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think the first scrimmage is big to learn from when you're going full speed and tackling and taking to the ground. That's a big teaching point, and then you really expect to take off from there. And so we'll get through Saturday, evaluate the film, and really try to see some huge improvements in that second half of spring football.
How's the receiving corps look?
It's good. It's young. Not as many bodies as we would have liked from attrition. Kiki leaving. Had some transfers. Zach Austin, Jadian High are out of spring with some injuries. So the depth isn't quite there, but we signed a big class of receivers and have guys coming in. So getting an opportunity to look at some guys we haven't seen, and they just got to keep getting better.
Anybody misbehave over the spring break?
I did not get any text messages or picture mails or anything like that raised any flags, so that was good. That's what you're always hoping for as a coach. You don't get any of those.
You mentioned first part of spring that Trey King will be down for the first portion. What is his status now?
Yeah, we're still working through it. You know, being just careful with that knee. He's full go, but we want to be smart at the same time, make sure he's comfortable and he feels healthy. And so we'll kind of take it day to day and see where that thing goes.
And Star Wars.
Yeah, no, he's back. Paul's back. He kind of served his deal, and we'll work him through. Have some other centers that have been able to get good rep with the ones, so hopefully it's a blessing in disguise. And but he's back with the team.
Is he coming in like kind of having to earn a spot back? Is that good?
Yeah, we're going to try to make him earn it back. I think it's only right. Those other guys have been out here for every practice, have done a nice job executing the offense, and so he'll get reps and get every opportunity to try to take his job back.
First 4 days were good. Went 2 times in shorts, 2 times in pads, and think we got better. Obviously took a week off spring break. This practice is always a hard one, getting everybody back in the rhythm, back in the routine. But you know, and we didn't have pads on this morning, but the kids they did a good job. Had great energy. I think our teams. I think we got some confidence as a football team right now. Which again, you go against each other. That's easy to say, but like their enthusiasm, like how they go about doing their job every day. So you know, 5 practices in. 10 more to go this spring, and we'll use every one of them.
How's Dakota looked?
He's done well. He really has. You know, we're trying to limit some of his reps just to get the younger guys some more reps. But obviously, he's a leader. He's you know, he's played a lot of football, and I'm glad these guys are blowing the stadium right now.
At what point in spring practice do you kind of say, okay, you got your few weeks in, mental mistakes, rustiness, not really an excuse anymore?
Honestly, because in my opinion we were so veteran on the defensive side of the ball, I felt like that way from day one. I mean, I told them, you know, before we even started, that even the guys that redshirted last year, we spent a lot of time coaching those kids and a lot of time meeting with them and a lot of time getting them prepared for this spring. And you know, honestly, we haven't had a whole lot of rust, which is a blessing, because you've seen us look rusty on Saturday afternoon. So you know, we'll just keep building, keep competing. The competition on our side of the ball is so high right now. It's easy to coach because you know, guys are fighting for jobs and playing time, and it makes your job easier.
Hey, Coach, with Big Mike obviously exhausting his eligibility, how have some of the other guys like you know, McCann and Joe and them, how have they done so far?
You know, they've looked good. They've looked good. You know, obviously. Come Saturday, you know, in Midland, we'll know a lot more when it's game-like situations and there's no coaches on the field, and you know, those guys who have not played a lot of football, they've practiced a lot of football, just hadn't played a lot, but they look good. We've had Broderick playing some at the nose, again, just to you know, cross-train him a little bit. So we got plenty of depth at that position.
What's your cornerback competition like, since you have a lot of experience there?
It's you know, I like all those guys. I like the 2 young guys who redshirted coming in. You know, obviously most of those guys are back with Octavius and DeMarcus and Dez and you know, a good crop, good group. You know, shoot, come a long way in 4 years, and just to be able to go out there and we're rolling them. They're going with the 1s and the 2s, and they're going against obviously our best wide receivers every day. So they're getting better. They're competing, which, like I said earlier, it helps. It helps everybody. It helps you know, helps the defense.
Who did you consider, or do you consider your best corner? Who is the most consistent guy?
You're always digging at me, man. You're always, you know, honestly, I've been pleased with the whole group. I mean, I think they're competing at a high level, and they got confidence about them, which again, you go against our offense every day. You go against the same receivers. You ought to have. Not that you're not going to get beat, but you ought to have pretty good confidence level about going it day in and day out. So I'm not going to answer your question.
Coach, guy Quinn Yance, he stepped in the first year and made some big plays for you all last year. How's he looked? And I heard he moved out to defensive end. Is that right?
Yes. Yance can play either spot. He can play, you know, he can play tackle or end. Plays hard. Plays with a high motor. You know, and we're monitoring Eli, what he's doing this spring. So you'll see Yance get a lot more reps than he used to, but you know, he's a senior guy, and he's a veteran guy, and look forward to, you know, watching him compete again.
Coach, with the youth at the wide receiver position, do you put a little onus on your secondary to, like, hey, go out and challenge these guys every day, get them ready?
You know, I really don't, because if you play DB in the Big 12, and you play against Big 12 wide receivers week in and week out, you better just go out there and you better worry about yourself. You better work on your craft and your skill set, and because you play against NFL guys every Saturday afternoon, and we got some NFL guys here. Y'all just don't know who they are yet, but you'll find out sooner or later.
Coach Mabanis was a guy who redshirted, heard good things about, but we obviously haven't seen a lot. Well, I guess what does he bring to the team in your defense?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Mabanis?
Oh, I got you. Nelson, big, strong, physical kid. I said this, I probably said this to y'all before, but my first 2 years here, he would have played. He would have been in the rotation and played, a third of the game to a half of the game out of necessity. We're blessed enough to be able to redshirt him, and he's just bigger, stronger, more physical. He'll be in the rotation, and everybody will know his name here soon.
Where all? I know y'all like to cross train a lot, but where all do you see him playing, or where all do you have him playing on the defensive line?
He can play end or tackle. Played some nose last year, on the scouts and those scout scrimmages, but right now he's end and a tackle, and he's doing a good job. He's a 280-pound guy, and he could have. He's the kind of guy, he could have gone anywhere. He could have played anywhere in the Big 12, and we're fortunate enough to get him.
2 more.
Well, from the other side, how the quarterbacks, one of the big storylines is the quarterback battle. How have they done as far as facing them?
Coach Kingsbury, man, the greatest quarterback coach of all time. I'll let him answer that one.
They're inspiring us, They're bringing a culture to Lubbock that, hasn't been here for a while, and we love it. We support them and everything that they're doing, and they're just setting a great example for us, to come in this fall and, pick up where they left off.
Who's the best basketball players or biggest basketball fans on y'all's team?
Who's the biggest basketball fans?
Yeah.
I'll probably say TJ or TJ. Yeah. TJ for sure.
He probably wants to play with some of those guys, huh, since he played.
Yeah, I think he told me he had an offer from him or from Tech coming out of high school to play basketball too. But TJ's an athlete, he's cold at basketball. That's one of his things he likes. He's real into him and keeps up with it.
Des, what's it like to kind of get to go back close to your home every year for the scrimmage?
It's amazing. Not everybody gets to do it, and being in West Texas still, that makes everything, easier. I've got my family, 2 hours away. They can come down here to these scrimmages, in Lubbock, or they'll be at the one, in Midland. But it's just an awesome experience to be able to get home, to be able to go home and, play in front of all the people that have, watched me, throughout the years. So that's pretty cool.
Do you have an idea of how many you expect to be coming out that Midland?
I got four my mama, my sister, my nana, and my auntie. As long as I got them there, I'm gonna be cool.
What's it like being, I guess, kind of morphing from being a young guy on the team to now, one of the veteran guys in your group, being kind of veteran leaders?
It definitely went by fast. I'm going into my junior year already, and my thing now is just to set an example for the guys to follow. I want to leave my mark, and whether that's helping out one of the younger guys, or just being able to hold my own weight on the field. I just want to do my part.
What's different now as far as like yourself and DeMarcus Fields and Octavius and just the corners in general? How are y'all different now compared to maybe August?
Aside from physically, mentally, I feel like we've improved a lot. We spent a lot of time in the film room, learning new things, concepts, noticing things, like where a receiver lines up on the field. Just getting our football IQ up, has been the most important thing, and staying in the film room is a crucial part to that.
How different is this defense this time last year versus where y'all are this time now?
We look every day to just improve and find out, what did I do today to make me better, or what did I do, that's gonna separate me. And we do that as a team, it's a mindset as a team. So every rep, every snap, you know, everybody's going all out, you know, because we all want it so bad. At the end of the day, you know, Big 12 championship is a goal right now, and, you know, that's what we want. We're going to do whatever it takes to get there.
So if a young guy comes up to you and says, hey, how can I make an impact early on in this defense or in the secondary, what do you tell him? What's the big key there?
For Coach Gibbs, you know, effort. It's something that can't be coached, you know. You're gonna get in, especially a young guy. You're gonna get in and mess up. You're gonna blow a coverage. You know, you're gonna miss a tackle. But as long as you're going 110 miles an hour, Coach Gibbs, he's not gonna care. You know, he play the next play. Get in there. You might get torched. It's football. It's gonna happen. You just gotta play the next play.
You feel like you've kind of gotten over that hurdle now, since that was kind of your issue that you talked about early in your career?
Yeah, definitely. I struggled with that freshman year a lot. Got better with it sophomore year. I don't see it phasing me at all anymore. I love football. I love football, and football's always gonna do me right. I'm gonna be good.